Hello everybody and welcome back to Harvest Moon Animal Parade. It's now 4 o'clock and I can hopefully get into the brass bar here and meet our last character and also get the last item that we need for Bo actually, who we met in the last video. It doesn't appear that he's actually showed up, which is a bummer because he should be here. Because as far as I know, I've pretty much met everybody that I can possibly meet at this point. So let's go back and talk to Hamilton before City Hall closes, because it will close soon. I think it closes at 5. Yeah, it does. And maybe Hamilton can shed some light on this situation here. Have you met Chase yet? And that's who I'm waiting for. I've seen him around the church grounds. Okay. Well, I apparently forgot where he was. So hopefully I can meet Chase before Town Hall closes. Chase usually is at the brass bar cooking, but it seems I've gotten a little bit ahead of myself. I do tend to do that sometimes because I do juggle both files. This file is new, and on my other file I'm way ahead. I'm actually almost in year 2. So if we go back to the church grounds, he might actually be here. There is an area over here that we haven't checked out. It's where the cemetery is, but he might actually be at the cemetery. Although I don't know why he would be. No, it's just Myra down here with her, looking at her husband's grave, actually. Some of these are time sensitive as well. Chase might not come out until later on. And I might have to wait a little bit. But I did a few things off camera. I guess I can talk about that. I did some fishing. And it looks like I actually managed to trigger the event here. And I did. There he is. And he is very depressed, like Hamilton said. So this is Chase. Yes, he is a boy. I'm the bar's cook, but we can't get ingredients or customers. That's kind of a bummer. I guess you're living on EI right now. So that solves that. Chase is our very last person we had to meet, and I'm sorry that I didn't plan that out better. I thought I knew more than that, just off the top of my head, but I didn't apparently. And now we've met everyone. Finn will tell us. So now we can go back and see Hamilton, and hopefully we can do it just in time before he closes. We have about 20 minutes, so we gotta hurry up and get down there. Run! Oh my god. So pressed for time. Might be able to make it. Ah, yes! Made it just in the brink of time. So we're gonna go back to Town Hall now that we've met everybody, for sure. Seems you've met everyone, well done! So that was our task for the day. And if we run into Bo, we have to give him his toolbox. Bo was talking about it a little bit earlier, and he will need the toolbox to fix the bridge that he was working on. Alright, so that settles that. Oh crap, I have too many items. Alright. I've been foraging also, as you can see. I've picked up some stuff. I'm gonna throw away the blueberry fruit. We start out with a small rucksack, which is too bad. But you can also talk to Hamilton, and he will not let you buy land, I did forget to mention, until you pay the $5,000. Now, I'm not going to pay it. I learned this from my last file, that land is very expensive. It can cost, I think the cheapest land is $70,000, which I will not be making anytime soon. And so I didn't even bother giving him the $5,000. I can use it on something else. Now before we go and see Bo, because we still have lots of time in the day to go and see him, I'm going to go back to the brass bar here. And I'm going to talk to Hayden now. I'm hoping I can buy it from him. Because there is somebody that we have to buy something from. And I do believe that Hayden is the person we talk to, but it doesn't even look like they're open. So that's something else that I'm apparently very wrong about in my mind right now. So I'll figure that out off camera. It shouldn't be very hard to do since the game is so underdeveloped right now. But we are going to go and deliver that toolbox to Bo, just to get it out of our inventory. So I'm probably just going to cut me walking there. It's the same as it was last time. Just going to go to my house and just go north of there to get to where we found Bo by the bridge. Alright, so now that I'm back in the Garmin Mines district, the sun's setting here pretty quickly, but Bo is still here trying to fix the bridge. So I'm going to get the toolbox and I'm going to give it to Bo. Now you would think that it was that easy, but it's not. I guess he's been stuck far away from home for a little while, so he hasn't eaten in a while, and he's very hungry. So he's kind of just volunteered us to bring him some food. He wants a milk and a strawberry, which is why I was trying to gather those items in advance, because it's a lot of running around to find these items for Bo. I did find the milk though, and I'll give that to him now, the same way I did with the toolbox. And then that's just one item crossed off our list to give to him. So he's like half full at this point. But he still wants that strawberry, and he's not going to let that down. So we still have to find him a strawberry and bring it back to him. So we'll be working on that. That'll be for another day. It's getting a little bit late in the Harvest Moon world. As you can see, the sun's setting a little bit and running out of energy slowly here, so let's just make our way back to our farm. Alright, so back on our farm here, there's a few other things I'd like to show you guys just before I finish up the video here. I'm going to put all the stuff that I've been foraging in my shipping box, and I'll get money for all these things. And I think I'm actually going to save my sea urchin for a reason that I will later discuss. I might even save my seashells. Yeah, I'm going to save my seashells too. I'm going to be using those items as gifts. You can very easily woo a lot of people with simple things that you pick up like this, rather than buying their gifts, which is very nice. As you can see, my cow is outside. Miss Bessie here. And she's happy. And I brought her outside by ringing this bell over here. Now all I have to do is ring it once to bring her outside, and every other animal that you get, when you have all your animals, they'll all come outside. And when you want them to go back inside, all you have to do is ring the bell again, and then you get this little scene where you see all your animals heading back into the barn or the coop. So you have to remember to bring your animals in every night so that they don't they don't get mad at you. Their food is inside the barn, and they will get mad at you if you leave them outside. If it's raining, your animals will get sick, and so it's just really not a good thing to forget to leave your animals outside. The second thing that I've done here is I've planted those, was it cabbage seeds that Taylor gave us, the little boy there? So I pressed the wrong button, damn it. I've got 18 crops growing, and then I've got the other ones that we were given in the first place. So hopefully I will have lots of stuff to sell. And I still have some video time, so I'm going to go back to that menu that I accidentally pressed. There's a few more things in this menu that I didn't show you guys. I showed you the rucksack tab, which will show you everything that you're carrying, information on your rucksack, as well as how much space you have left. I showed you the friends tab, which has your friendship with villagers, with livestock, with pets, and with wild animals. Now the wild animals will become your pets later on if you befriend them, and you just have to talk to them to get them into your menu, which is what I was doing with the dog and the cat at the church there. The other tab we have is work. It'll show you all the money that you've earned in this year, where all the different tabs. There's farming, which is crops, animals, animal products, mining, fishing, and other. Other is just all of the stuff that you forage and cooking and things like that. So it'll have total shipped, and then if you play a lot in the game, it'll actually compare how you're doing with other years. The very last tab is the farm tab. This shows you how much fodder, feed, lumber, stone you have, how many animals you have, and what level your home is. It'll also show you the status of your farmer and all the skills in all the different tools you have. And there's 5 levels for each tool, and as they level up, they get easier to use. So be sure to check all the tabs often. They're all very useful, and that's about all that I can say. My energy is slowly running out, so I think before I go to bed, I'm just gonna run over to my pond here, or the pond that's on the side over here. I'm gonna pull out my fishing rod, and I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing. So thanks everybody so much for joining me in another episode of Animal Parade, and I'll be bringing you more soon. So thanks so much for watching.